G'day, welcome back to Dad vs Son and our playthrough of the Caucasus campaign, Stalingrad 42, GMT Mark Simonich, and we're about to go on with turn 14, and my apologies for the aircon noise, but it's a little bit warm. Okay, so, first up, weather. Last time it was clear. We have a chance to get our aircraft back, so we need a 5 or a 6 for clear weather. We get a 4, so it's overcast. And I don't believe we have any hairy planes when it is overcast. And I've just lost the page of blood again. Sorry. 2322. Overcast. Oh, we only get one air unit. Fair enough, we've got an air unit. Yay! Righto, so here's our air unit ready to come on. Righto, collect our air unit. We've done it. Remove train markers. Okay, we've got 1 there, 2 there, 3 and 4. No fortifications. Get our resource point. Again, we'll take our supply, put it on a train, spend SPs. Well, we can't spend it there yet because we don't have it there yet. Reinforcements, and we get a we get a motorized unit, so we better bring that on with a, well, how far down could it come? 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4. Oh, not that way. He'd need to come down this way, or he'd need to come down this way. 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10. Our rail's down to there, so you can come on with rail. Either way. Just working it out. Replacements, and we get an armoured replacement this time. Right. That's our only armoured unit there. So that means we get to come over this way. And this armoured unit now will be flipped and come on down. There we go. That'll make life a little bit easier. No leaders, no offensives, into movement. Okay, let's have a look over this side first. I forgot our last North Caucasus volunteer. So he can come down with a pretty little train as well. So let's move everybody else first. Okay, so we've got this nasty person here. And over here, we've got 5, which will make 10 with a left shift, because we'll be attacking out of a marsh. Okay, and here we've got 10. This gives us 22. just trying to get troops here to actually do anything. That's the hard part. One, two, three. That gives us 28 to 10. So it's still only 2 to 1. We've got 2, 4, and that's in the woods. Rough woods? Woods. Rough woods. Rough woods. 1 shift left. So that would be, yeah, 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 1 to 2. Going to have to get rid of him before we can get in here. So this little fella then has to come forward. To there. This one can come forward too. We'll turn this into a supply point. And this bloke will come forward, turn into a supply point. Well, in fact, turn into a supply point and then come forward. So we have 2 supply points here for our artillery. Like that. Right. Still going to take forever to get this guy around. That's 1, 2, 3. This guy's only got a move of 2. Goes 1, 2 to there. Okay. This guy may as well come down now as well. So 1, 2. This is 2 to 1. That would give us 3 to 1 there. Might be worth it. This is going to give us 10 to 4. Is it 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 2 to 1? So again, doesn't really help there. Okay, so we've finished there. I think we've got to do it. We're just running out of time. So we're going to do an attack there, and we're going to do an attack there. Okay. And here we have 3, 8, 16. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So those blokes can both move to there. Well, he moves to there. He can't move off the road. Can he? Can he? What have they got? 1, 4. No, they can go there. Okay, sorry. Okay, I've got 2 units there. And take this Jaeger unit and go 1, 2, 3, 4 up to there. The supplies will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. These guys will go 1, 2 into there. These 2 will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. 1, 2, 3. Half 1, half 2, half. He's on the rail line, so he'll go 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5. He'll come down 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, And this little fella here will go half one. Yeah, half onto there. Righto. It's a mountain guy. Just going to go 1, 2, 3. Then up the top here, we've got this little fella. So he's just going to go chug, 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 chug. To here. And this little supply man is just going to come all the way down. He can't. He's just going to go to there. And this is a mountain. Motorized, I should say. He's going to come down to here as, can you go there? Yep, we've only got 2 units there. He's going to go there as well. Right, now if we decide to do an attack over here, we have 10, 15, 20, nothing, 25, 31. And he's got 6, 11, 22. Yeah, that's not real flash, is it? So forget about that. Right. Okay, we're just going to put this attack in first here. So this guy is 4. And we have 2, 3, 9. That's 2 to 1 in there. With a left shift is a 1 to 1. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? No, we won't. Yes, we will. 1 to 1 for a 5. Is a DR2, advance 2, so it becomes an advance 1. Okay, so DR2, retreat 2 and become disrupted or do a determined defense. He's in another. He could try for a determined defense, but he'd need a 5 or a 6. A 6, he could kill off one of my units. Yeah, he'll do a determined defense. He's got a 3. And a 3 is a fail, so he's got a retreat 2. So he will go 1, 2 to there. And we have an advance 2, so that becomes an advance 1. So I'm going to advance to there. And I'm going to advance to there. Like that. Yeah. Which leaves this one here. Okay, so like we said, he's got 5 doubled is 10. We've got 10 and 24 is 34 to 10 is 3 to 1, and we're going to add in 1 supply for that, makes it 4 to 1. Okay. 4 to 1 for a 3. Oh, it's a DRX. God almighty. Okay, so of course he's going to flip him like that. And he's going to lose this guy. That's what he wants to lose, but we're going to take that one because we don't want him hanging around. Okay. And then he can do a determined defense, which he's going to do because he's not stupid. He's got nowhere to go, so he may as well do a determined defense. And he is in, I think we'd have to call it other. He's not in a, well, he is in a city. It's got a border around it. So we'll call it a city. So he gets a 4. He has a -1 to that, is a 3, which is a partial. And he loses 1 step. So he's gone anyway. But he wouldn't have had to retreat. Okay, so we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. We pick up another VP for the Germans, taking him to 8, and we have an advance 2, so that's an advance 1. So this bloke is going to advance this way. This bloke will advance this way, and these 3 will advance this way. No, this way. Like that. Okay. That is it for the Germans. So, disrupted a full retreat for Germans. We don't have any replacements. We do have the armor that we redid. So that's gone. Move our railhead markers. Okay. So our railhead marker is here. So we can actually go 1, 2. To there. And our other railhead marker here goes 1, 2. Supply status of Axis units. All the Axis is fine there. They're fine here. Yep, all Axis is fine. No isolation. Spend SPs to flip. Well, we used a supply there to do that one, but we can now use this supply here to flip this guy. Like that. Done. And we're over to the Ruskies. Okay. So, usual thing. No, I didn't use my air unit, did I? I forgot to use the bloody mongrel poo-headed shitty bum blah 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 thing. See? God almighty. Okay. Russians, no air units, no train markers, fortifications. And we were building one to the west. There it is. Allocate the resource point. What to do? Well, I suppose we may as well start building one. Here. Which is a cheeky thing to do because not really matter, does it? We'll just start building it there. That's not going to achieve anything either, is it? Let's just bring on another supply marker. So it'll come on in J. Righto, spend SPs to flip ASUs. We still haven't used that one, and we still haven't used these ones, so we don't need to worry about that. Reinforcements, and the Russians have 2. So they're over in the Caucasus box. It's infantry and a armor. Just the tank. Replacements, they get a infantry. So again, the only place for that... Oh, there's one down here, isn't there? We'll do this bloke. Yep. So he gets the replacement. That's down in Sochi, that you can't see, of course. And that'll give him 5, 10, 20 in Sochi. So again, hard ones to take. No leaders, no planned offensive, so movement. Okay. So movement-wise, we'll leave him there. We'll move him into there. Keep our supply line open. We're keeping him there to stop this bloke coming across. Not that he's going to do a great deal. He doesn't want to move. But if he goes to there, then we have a Zokbond there. But he can still come into there. So no, we don't want to do that. So nothing else is happening there. Nothing is happening at Sochi. So we'll come over this way. Okay. So we have 2, 4, 8 here. But we don't get any bonuses in rough. So I think these guys can come back. They'll come back to here. Like that. And that still gives us our Zokbonds around this way. We'll bring this fella on. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a second. Let's leave him there. This guy will go forward 1, 2. Into here. This guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Supply will come on here for half, 1, half 2, half 3, half 4, half 5. These 2 will come down, ready to go. Can't do any attacks here. So that's that. Recovery, disrupted, full retreat. We have no disrupted units. We have no units in full retreat. Replacement marker can come off, which is over in Sochi. No railhead markers, supply status, and again the Russians are all good for supply. No isolation, spend SPs to flip, and again they don't need to because they haven't done anything. So that is the end of turn 11, 12, 13, 14. So when we come back, it will be turn 15 of 18 turns. I don't know why I kept saying 17, but yeah. So we've got 8 VPs. We need Tammen. We need Sochi. And we need 2 others. Well, we need 4 others all told, basically, but yeah. And things are getting awfully tight. I don't think we're going to do it, but I think if we're lucky, we might get up to 10. Unless we get a good push through. But especially up this way, going to be interesting. That's for sure. Right. So that is that. Thank you very much for watching. As you can see, we've just got a few Russians off the board. We've got 1 German to come on the second last turn to place in Tammen. Yeah. And we've got 2 more Russians to come on. And I think I've been screwing them up in that I've been putting them up in the Caspian Sea, but these are sea units, and a lot of these are all sea units, so they probably should have come straight on rather than wasting a turn. So that's a mistake I think I've made, because I think they're C for Caucasus, but maybe it's wrong. I'll check that later. But anyway, the Germans have done a lot better this time, but I don't think they're going to do well enough. The Russians have put up a sterling defence, very thematic in that it's cost them a lot of people to do it, but they've kept the Germans back until we've ended up into the really sugary, shitty weather, and now the Germans are paying the price. So take care, be good, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.